the posts made by Bons Cue PH Facebook page last May 26, 2023, it partially discussed the submarine acquisition program. Aside from France and South Korea, there is another country that is vying for the submarine project, and indeed is reported recently, that third country is Spain, represented by Navantia, another maritime and shipbuilder in Europe. By the time Bons Cue PH hinted the third player in the submarine acquisition program, the talks with Navantia had been ongoing for months already and could have even started in earlier months of Marcos Jr.'s administration. Navantia is offering the S-80 Isaac Peril attack submarine, which is competing against the France Naval Group's Scorpion-class submarine and South Korea's DSME 1400 Chong-Bogo-class submarine. Bons Cue PH has additional information regarding the submarine acquisition program. The project will be divided into different stages or phases, though as of this time, those phases are subject to further revision as funding for this project will be secured. Aside from the reported two proposed submarine bases in Subic Bay and Leyte Province, there are other planned submarine bases the Philippine Navy has laid out, strategically positioned in different parts of the country. These bases are categorized by their usage like repair and maintenance, reprovision, and rearming bases. However, the final number of these submarine bases will be determined by the funding that will be secured for this program. Aside from the planned submarine bases, the Department of National Defense and the Philippine Navy are also eyeing an existing submarine base facility already present here in the country. Each stage of the submarine acquisition program has equivalent facility developments, and additional quantity and type of submarines involved in this program, and with this, the Philippine Navy doesn't intend to have only 2 to 3 submarines but more. With the mentioned phases or stages in this acquisition, to say that the program will need only 70 billion in funding is a small amount, but will involve a huge cost to the government, and with this huge budgetary need for the submarine program, financing scheme acceptable to the Philippine laws will be introduced. It is said the amount of the submarine program could be twice or even greater than the multi-role fighter acquisition program amounting to 62 billion pesos. With the 3 proponents already involved in the submarine acquisition program, from the information Bons Cue PH has, Navantia is turning out to be the preferred proponent for this project. This is because the offer from Navantia does not only focus on the submarines but other assets the Philippine Navy needs in the ongoing modernization program. Assets that the Philippine Navy will need even beyond Horizon 3 or beyond 2028. The fact is well that the S-80 class will give the Philippines one capability the AFP wants to have in its modernization program, the long-range strike capability, as this submarine is already capable of deploying long-range cruise missiles. Though we can honestly say in terms of the cost offered by the 3 proponents, the offer from South Korea is still the cheapest among the 3, and it is said to be preferred by some officials due to the amount offered by DSME as the one realistically achievable and sustainable in the current economic status of the country. However, Navantia's offer is more of an investment type program in which the country will spend a huge amount for related naval assets and facilities but is seen as sustainable in the long term and will benefit the Philippine Navy.